Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. I'm Potato McWhiskey, and we are playing with TCS, the Crazy Scotsman's Omnibus mod 1.2.3. You can find a link to that mod in the description of the video. Now, just want to let you guys know, this is actually my second attempt to record this. I lost about an hour of footage, about maybe an hour and 20 minutes total footage, maybe about 2 hours worth of time, due to a bug. So I've kind of already played through these turns, so we're probably going to go through them pretty quickly and be skipping a lot of the end turn parts, which, you know, we've been doing anyway, because I don't think it's worth it to waste your time by making you watch the end turn screen. Alright, that's the end of that turn. Let's have a little look around here. Alright, you just finished I actually don't know what you finished. You're good on housing. You could use an amenity though. So we'll grab an arena here, and I guess that's the end of the turn. Well, these turns are going to be pretty short. Is there anything we want to get here? I do think we actually want Robert Goddard, so we're probably going to wait a little while before we purchase him so we can save a bit of money. Okay, Cleopatra, don't care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Slowly,
Ideology, or ideology, depending on how you like to say it. Here's a good question. I don't think we need this, but let's have a little peek here at the... does that unlock us a new spy? Make our way over here. And yeah, it does. It does unlock a new spy. So I think we'll build a spy in the capital. Take us 3 turns. And now you just built another amenity and you're getting pretty tall on houses. So perhaps, how about you grab me another neighborhood? Now the best place to put it is hard to decide. I think here's actually a pretty reasonable place. What are you gonna build? You're pretty good on amenities. You are pretty good on housing. You could use more housing though. So I think I'm probably gonna crush this farm for some neighborhoods. You definitely need housing, so that's just like instantly. Desert tile housing, sure, it's not going to be used for anything else. You're pretty good on housing and amenities. So why don't you get me... I think just more growth here, because the taller your cities, the more science and culture you get from your citizens. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Nice, we just stole 732 gold from Egypt, and I think we got a promotion to a master spy. Yeah, I think reducing the time to complete all missions seems pretty reasonable here. What do we want to pick up in this city? We're good on housing and amenities, so we could probably spend some time doing something else. I mean, I could focus on more production. This city does have a couple of mines, but I also kind of want some... I also kind of want some culture to catch up on a few things. It's a hard choice. There's no wonders I want. Neighborhoods. You don't need housing. I could continue to upgrade the industrial zone. And I think that seems like a reasonable idea. I get a grist mill. No. I want a foundry. That's what I want. Yeah, I want a foundry, not a grist mill. You're probably... You've got good housing and amenities. So you could probably even get more growth. But it might be worth it to grab a theater square district. That's a hard choice. I think I will grab the theater square district because we're getting to the point now where we're going to want... Yeah, we're going to want to expand how many... how much culture we're getting. Not how many, sorry. How much culture we're getting. Because we're hitting the point now where a lot of the late game cards that are coming up for the civic policies are really, really good. And we're also about to hit capitalism. So I'm going to get all my traders to start skipping their turns and then transferring them all to Rome. Because I've got the sort of plan here, the dream, is to send out all our trade routes from Rome. And centralize all that gold and production and science and culture. Okay, unit needs orders. That's probably a trader. I'm going to move you over to Rome. What else needs orders? Oh, looks like a spy. Yeah, I think you should keep siphoning funds for me. Thank you very much. Although, actually, cancel that. Oh, I can't cancel it? I think I want to try something else, actually. I want to try and maybe steal some great works. Nice. Okay, let's see here. We're going to be choosing production. Okay, we got advanced flight. Does that mean we entered into a new era? Let me have a look here. We got flight. That's the airport, which is combat experience for air units, the fighter, the bomber, and aluminum. I think, actually, if my memory serves me correctly, we actually just crushed our aluminum underneath a district in the desert. So yeah, we're now in the atomic era, and we're going for rocketry. And if I'm correct, yeah, the aluminum was here. We should get it once that district finishes, I think. I think that's how that works. I could be wrong. Rome here, you just finished your sewers and a spy, so it's probably about time we start thinking about things like opera houses. We are going to be putting centralized production here. Actually, you know what we might do? No, I don't think I'll do that. But I will purchase some stuff over here for this city to help it out. I'm not going to buy everything, but I'll grab a few things, namely to do with growth. Keep this city going strong. You could do it a confectionery, but you could also do it a theater square. And I think we're going to crush this mine here. Let's drop that theater square. And now we have another... Oh, this is a trade route. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait here just for a second. And then I'm going to send this trader to go look for great works. Now I think... here it is. Do you have any great works? No, you don't have any great works. How about Galonius? No, no great works there. Do you have any great works? That's a hard one to steal. No, that's a hard one to steal. I say, how about you just go steal money from... Who could I steal money from? Who's making like decent money that I could steal money from? There is Rakadeth. I could do that there. How about you go to Rakadeth and you try to steal money next turn, and then I'll send my advanced spy to go do other things. I don't know why Germany seems so obsessed with my money. Okay, sweet, we just stole 504 gold from Egypt, and we finished capitalism, so it's probably time to start shuffling around our social policies. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is slot in market economy. Oh wait, no. We're going to want to slot in the +4 gold from trade routes here, and then on top of this workshop thing, we're hoping to slot in the market economy. And I think that's the only changes we're making right now. Yeah, I think those are the only changes we're going to make right now. There's going to be a few other little changes that we're going to do in a moment. But that's it for now. And let's see here, civics. We are going to want natural history. But we're also going to want to go for democracy, into social revolution, into professional sports, into Cold War, into globalization, into virtual reality, into the Utopia project. And that's the sort of thing we want to go into. Yeah, that works for me. So we've pretty much laid out our path on the social policy, or the civic tree. I still call it social policy tree all these years later. Okay, you just finished a neighborhood, so your housing is in really good shape. I am going to want a theater square here. Now the question is, where do we build it? Do we crush the horses? I think the horses are actually better than this tile here. Is that a luxury or is it just stone? I think it's actually just stone. If that's just stone, I have less of an issue crushing it. So I'm going to crush that. And let's see here. I think it's probably time to start grabbing the amphitheater and stuff to see if we can crack out a higher culture amount. I think archaeological museums are way better at this stage of the game. Oh, I should have actually... No, that's perfectly fine. And you can't really do anything except for build factories right now. So I'm going to build a factory here. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to my. Is this in Rome? Rome to... And I think we're going to start trading with Egypt because Egypt has special bonuses for trading to Egypt. So we'll send some trade routes over there. You are my high level guy, so I'm going to actually transfer you to a new city. See if you can go over to Moscow. No, Moscow doesn't have any. Is it Astrakhan? Yeah, see if you can go to Astrakhan and see if you can steal some of their great works. Okay, Hong Kong has declared war. Let's see if we can get some production going here. Now, we could use more culture here. You're kind of okay on production. You don't need housing or amenities at the moment. And yeah, let's go for a theater square here. Now, the question is, where do we build it? Because wherever we build it, we're kind of giving up a good tile. Well, the question is, what is the food surplus in this city? Yeah, it's pretty high. I feel much better about crushing food than I do about crushing production right now. So I think it makes sense to drop a theater square here. You're good on everything, so it's probably about time we start cracking out amphitheaters all over my empire. Let's see, an art museum. I think it does make sense to get at least one art museum, because we might get an artist. But I think it's probably better just to grab an archaeological museum. We still haven't found any scientific city-states. In fact, I think it's about time that we just like purchased a scout in every city. Oh, rangers are too expensive. How about this? Is there like a cheap ship we can purchase? We have ironclads. Ironclads are fairly cheap. Movement 5, movement 5. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase like 2 or 3 ironclads and send them on exploring. Why don't you promote? Go explore for me. I'm getting to that late stage in the game where I'm kind of trying to hopefully find more city-states. I don't know why. I feel like I've found all the ones that there are to find. But I'm kind of hoping that there's more out there somewhere. Okay. I've purchased one, so he will be activating next turn. And that's the end of this turn. Okay, let's have a little look here. Oh, we have a power plant, the broadcast center. We have a few options here. It's probably a good idea to grab the broadcast center. Is there anything in particular we're really looking for? Oh, we are low on amenities now. We're going to keep that site for the aerodrome. So let's drop the entertainment complex over here on this farm. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Grab a quick entertainment district. Oh, do you know what I had meant to do? I had meant to purchase this great person. So let's switch our technology path. Ooh, I should not have clicked there. The game did not like me clicking on that. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, we should be able to get rocketry from using that great person. Because he gives me the... Wait. Oh, I already purchased him. Okay, whew. Jesus, I was freaked out there. Yeah, he should be able to give me the thing I need to get it. Give me the Eureka for the space race or whatever it's called, is that? No, rocketry. The Eureka for rocketry. Now, here in Cummies, we're gonna need art museum, archaeological museum. I think it probably makes sense here to grab an archaeological museum again, although we are low on amenities. Let's grab a confectionery. We are about to get zoos, which is pretty good. Why don't you go exploring also? Now, you're going to want to head on over to the Roman capital. Thank you. And you're going to want to head over to the Roman capital also. I'm centralizing all of my trade routes in Rome so that I can centralize all of my production of science, gold, production for when I'm going in for the space race. I should not have clicked on Rome. The game is getting a little bit unstable in the late game with the mod. That's probably my only real criticism of the mod so far, actually, is the instability has gone up quite a bit. Alright, nice. We stole Muse from the city of Astrakhan, and the agent is ready for promotion, although I think she's already a maximum level agent. And we just finished Natural History. Nice. I'm pretty happy about that. We just unlocked zoos. We unlocked the Hermitage. I don't think we'll be building the Hermitage. We did unlock Archaeologists, which is something we're going to be building. So let's have a look here. I don't think this unlocked any new policies, so we're not too interested in changing that. Let's have a little bit of a look here. Is on the resource icon mode. See if we can't find any of those antiquity sites. Well, here's one. And, it doesn't look like there's many left. Or perhaps I just haven't found many. Yeah, I think I just got pretty unlucky in terms of antiquity sites. So it might not even... Well, there's one there. I think it is worth it to get at least one archaeologist. So I'm going to just grab one and see what we can do from there. How about you? Are you able to get me an archaeologist? You are able to get me an archaeologist, and it'll take 7 turns. That's pretty slow. I want to get it in a city that'll do it quicker. So how about you work on something else? Yeah, you could also use amenities. And the question is, where do we build it? We don't really have many more districts to build in the city. I mean, we could build a holy site. Yeah, okay. That doesn't sound so great to me. I think I'll drop the entertainment district here. And what do you need? You also need more amenities, but you kind of need to grow in population also. So it might be worth it to get some growth buildings here. But I think right now we kind of really need that culture boost. We're pretty low on amenities here. Why don't you grab me a zoo? And I think it's time we go through and see if anyone's willing to trade for amenities. So how about we make a deal? Or, well, I suppose it's probably better if we start with the people who like us. Like Catherine de Medici. Make a deal. How would you like to give me chocolate? 10 gold? Sure. I'll take that deal. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Frederick, how do you feel about giving me? You don't really have anything spare. How about you? How do you have anything spare? How would you like to give me oranges? Yeah, sure. That's almost nothing. How about you, Egypt? How would you like to share? You have truffles. Why don't you trade me? Sure, I'll take that. I'll give you some money. I think I've more or less touched on most people. I'll take some foxes. Open borders. Sure. Peter. I think I already got your stuff, Peter. How about you, Tamiris? How do you feel about me? Oh, you have cosmetics. Yeah, you don't really want those. Okay, so let's have a little look here. Our amenities should tick over much better now. If I click on Iridium here, which was on 0, now it's on 3. Yeah, we traded for amenities and now our amenities are in a much healthier space. Hey, that's 10% of all our yields in our cities. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm going to need to turn you in for your boost. Boom. Okay, we just finished rocketry. Oh, actually, what this city needs, what Rome needs, is not to build that. It needs to build a spaceport or a space race thing. We'll do that in a moment. We'll finish that. We'll get that one. It's not worth it. How about we just drop the spaceport now? And I think it makes sense to drop it over here. It's a hard decision to make. I think here doesn't really disrupt anything. We're going to trade with Egypt primarily so that we can make use of Egypt's bonus. So let's do that first of all before we do anything else. And Thebes. And then I'm going to move you to Rome again. And I think we're also going to be purchasing in Rome at least 2 more traders. Or, well, I suppose there's no harm in purchasing up to our cap. Yeah. Unit needs orders. Okay, keep stealing these. The great works. Need more of those. And I think because we're heading towards the end of the series, I'm going to kind of do slightly longer episodes. I'm going to bring them up to maybe 30 minutes in length. which is about 40 minutes of recording because I cut out all of the turn transitions, except for what I'm talking, of course. Looks like we finished. We did well. I guess you could say the mission is finished, but it was failed. Let's see here if we can pick up some more production. It looks like you're happy on housing and amenities, so why don't you grab me some more culture? And I think that's more or less all we're going to be building in our cities for a little while, is getting our culture up to speed. I think I'll grab a second archaeological or art museum just because a little bit of diversity is nice. And we're almost finished sending trade routes to Egypt. So how about we start choosing someone else? Who else is a good candidate? We could start sending to city-states, but I think we're going to pick a player, and I think Japan is a pretty reasonable one. I think Russia is also pretty reasonable. Let's see. Yeah, let's send a bunch of trade routes to Japan to get them maybe to be less aggressive towards us. And you go to Nagoya, and that should cover all of them, right? Yeah, I think so. And now we can steal again. So why don't you steal here? I'm hoping to get you leveled up so that you can steal great works for me. I should have known that you'd stoop so low as to use espionage against me. Remove your spies at once. I cannot promise that. I'm sorry, Peter. I know you're my friend, and I know we're on really good terms with each other. But I just cannot go through with that promise. Okay, looks like the turn finished here, and let's have a little look. We don't need housing or amenities, and I think we're focusing pretty hard on culture right now, although we could pick up some production from the hangar and airport. That doesn't seem so huge, especially when you consider we could be picking up like 5 culture from the museum or art place. How about you run away on? Why don't you go by boat? Okay, so he failed the mission, but he successfully evaded capture. That's fine. Let's see here. I'm going to be sending you to Rome because I'm centralizing all my trade routes. And I think I was trading with Japan, right? It looks like I've traded with all of Japan's cities, so it's probably time to trade with Germany. So let's send one to Germany. I've seen much in my life, but I've never seen such a despicable leader. You should be ashamed and will be. Denounces you. Wow. Who knew Peter had ants in his pants, eh? I don't remember asking you to see your troops. My troops are merely passing by. Okay, looks like we've unlocked combustion, so I think we can finally get this oil well online. We have Broadway here. I don't think we're going to particularly be going for Broadway. It doesn't seem too good. Can you do this now? Oh, actually, I think the oil needs to be on land for us to unlock it right now. But we have a source of oil already. That's going to be the end of the turn, and it's also going to be the end of the episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember that if you want to get notified when new videos come out, that you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to directly support the channel, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you want to give me direct feedback, leave me a comment. I love getting comments. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy, and I enjoy reading them. So I hope you do that. Thank you very much. If you do. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. But that's all from me for now, and bye-bye.